Okay, green butterflies. We are on lesson 5.8, algebra. Ways to make numbers to 20. How can you add and subtract in different ways to make the same number? Use cubes. Show 2 ways to make 10. Draw to show your work. Rather than using cubes, I'm going to use the arithmetic rack because I just like it better. Let's see. Aaliyah, can you come show me 1 way to make 10? Just leave your paper. Leave your paper. Come on up, show me 1 way to make 10. Okay, so what kind of 10 did you make, dear heart? A 5, 5, 10. So we'll just draw our lines. We don't have to draw all the details. And she did 5 dark ones on top and 5 dark ones on the bottom. 5 and 5 is 10. So go ahead and draw that.
Okay, teacher, you did that on the ones.
No, this isn't a tens and ones. This is way 1 and way 2. Good thinking, though. Okay, let's see. Enzo, before you draw that, could you come up here and show a different way to make 10? A different way to make 10. Silence, guys. I'm recording, remember. Good. Okay. Aaliyah, what kind of 10 did he make? A 2, 8, 10. So we'll draw our 2 lines. 2 darks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dark ones. And 1, 2, 3 light ones. A 2, 8, 10. He made it 2 different ways. So go ahead and get that drawn. Model and draw. You can add or subtract to make 12. How can you make the number 12 in different ways?
6 plus 6.
6 plus 6 is 1 way.
8 plus
5 plus 4 plus 3 is another way. And then, look, they can also subtract. You could start with 12 and not take any away. 12 minus nothing. Now, they have set up for you some possible ways of doing these. Well, they've set you up some specific kinds of problems that they want you to do. Adding 2 numbers to make 13. What's a way that we could add 2 numbers to make 13? Enzo?
2 numbers can make 12.
To make 13.
10. Wait, no, 9 and 4.
9 and 4, sure enough. 9 and 4 makes 13, so we could write that. 9 plus 4. Aaliyah, are you paying attention, dear heart? Okay. Now, let's look at this. What do they want us to do to make 13 this time? It is minus. Okay, so write a lesson that you learned. That's what your paper's for. It is minus. So can we start with less than 13? Or do we have to start with more than 13 in order to subtract and get 13? More. So pick a number for us to start with, Aaliyah. I'd like 13 would work. We could do 13 minus 0, but I want to practice something a little harder. Pick a number that's bigger than 13, that's greater than 13. 15, that'll work. So let's do 10. 5 is 15. Now, so we'll start with 15.
Minus 2.
Right, to get to 13, 10 and 3, we'd need to take away 2. 15 minus 2 makes 13. Now, let's look here. We need to add how many numbers? Enzo, how many numbers do we have to add? We have to add 3 numbers. Now, for that, if you want to get 3 different colors of cubes, you may. What? Or we could just pay attention to the colors and the places. So, Aaliyah, just pick a number. A little number, some small number. 10. Okay, so we'll put over 10 on top, and we'll start with 10. 10. Now we don't want to get all the way to 13 yet. 10 and Enzo, what could we do next?
10 and 4. No,
What?
not 10 and 4. 10 and 10.
But we only want to get to 13. If we add 10 and 10, we'll have 20.
10 and 3.
Okay, if we went to 10 and 3,
That would
how many more could we add and still have 13?
0.
0. 10 plus 3 plus 0. Okay, that works. On the next problem, I'm going to make you do it a different way. Not adding 0, but that works for now. Okay, Aaliyah, a different way to make 13 by, what are we doing? Adding or subtracting? Adding. What's a different way to make 13 by adding? What? No, Precious, we're making 13. We can't make 14. We could start with 14 if we were 12. Okay, that works. 10, 11, 12. 12 plus what makes 13, Aaliyah?
12 plus 2.
12 plus 2 makes 14. We only want 13, so 12 plus...
3.
No, dear. There you had 12. How many more to make 13?
1.
1. 12 plus 1 makes 13. Okay. Are we going to add or subtract this time?
Subtract.
We're going to subtract? Okay, so pick a number for us to start with, Enzo.
Let's see. 1. Wait, no, not 1. Let's see. 30.
We don't even have 30 on here. We could do 20. You want to start with 20?
20 minus.
Okay, start with 20. And to get down to 13, how many would we have to take away, Aaliyah? Come here. Come here, sweetie. So we have 20, and we want to get it down so we only have 13. How would we do that, sweetie? Okay, that works. How many did you take away, Precious?
7.
7. 20 minus 7 makes 13. Okay, let's do 10. Okay, this time we need to do what to make 10?
Subtract.
Subtract. So remember, we've got to start with a bigger number, or at least 10. What do you want to start with, Aaliyah? Precious, we have to subtract. Subtract means take away. If we have 9 and we take some away, can we get 10? No. So pick a different number. 12. That'll work. If we have 12, how many will we have to take away, Enzo, to get to 10? 2. 12 minus 2 makes 10. Okay. Let's look. Now, are we going to add or subtract this time? Add. Choose two numbers that add to 10. A what 10, Enzo?
5, 5, 10.
That works. A 5, 5, 10 works.
That was so easy.
Oops, now we have to subtract again. This time, Enzo, I want you to pick the number to subtract from.
20.
20. What would we have to take away to get to 10?
19.
Okay. 19.
Minus.
Oops, sorry. 19 minus what?
9.
Minus 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 19 minus 9 does, in fact, make 10. Very good. Okay, again, we're going to have to add 3 numbers together, and this time I'm not going to let one of them be 0. So, tell me a little number, Enzo.
1.
1. Aaliyah, tell me another little number.
7.
Okay, 1 and 7. 5, 6, 7. Now, how many do we have all together now? With 1 and 7, how many do we have? Enzo?
8.
8. How many more will we need in order to have 10? 2.
I knew it was 2.
2. So 1 plus 7 plus 2. Okay, Aaliyah, are we going to add or subtract this time, Precious? Subtract? Okay, so let's start with a number. Pick a number to start with.
Okay, I'm going to start with...
Precious, if we have 8, 8 is less than 10. Can we take some away and still have 10? Nope. So you're going to need to pick a number that... 13? 13.
Minus...
And how many would we need to take away in order to have 10, Enzo?
3.
3. Okay. Go ahead and work on that.